Alright, boys.
And it was beautiful.
Here today, I got a quick video for you guys, and again, whenever I start these videos off, I want to make sure you guys are aware for this one. I'm not complaining here, I'm just quickly informing you guys of one thing that kind of triggered me and a lot of people in the comment section of my last video. Again, I went through the patch notes yesterday, and I was pretty much hyped about everything, and then I realized there's two things that were still missing, and a few things that I want to talk about. So here today, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing because it does help out a ton. If you haven't already left a like on the video, let's see if we can crack a solid 390 likes. We'll go for that. So smack that like button. Let's see if we can crack it. With no further delay, let's jump into this video and let's talk about everything we got here today. So first off, I made an entire video earlier today or yesterday about the entire patch notice, right? It was actually very good, and most of it gave us content that practically what JP got, but there is something that is slowly happening, and I saw it last week, I saw it the week before and the week before that, and I've been wondering now what NetMarble has been doing with it. And again, I'm not complaining. We have the second anniversary here. We have a lot of content coming up. We have that dev notes that dropped earlier. There's a lot of things that they have announced that's going to be coming soon to the game, but there's one thing that again, I don't want to see them slip up on. I don't want them to see them, back off on it, because we took so much time. Everyone tried their best. We dropped the 1-star reviews, we did the entire thing, the boycott, all of this has happened in the game, and we don't want it to happen again. Also, before I mention anything in this video, I want to make it clear, I do not want to ruin your hype for the second anniversary festival. I want you guys to go into this festival and enjoy completely, but I just want to make sure you guys are aware of this one thing. So again, go into this festival, have a blast. We don't really get that much hyped up festivals like this. Technically speaking, we do, but I mean, hey, go enjoy. We have Bond, we have all of this spicy banner, we have all of these things happening, so just go enjoy the festival. But I want to make it clear that this is gonna happen and this is currently occurring. So again, make sure you are aware of this and we do not let this pass, because if we do not get what I'm trying to say here in 2 weeks or in the week after, yeah, Global or NetMarble's kind of going back to screwing us over. You will see what I gotta say. Just watch the video. With this entire patch notice, we did receive two things. One of them being Final Boss Derieri and Monspeed. Now again, we did get King recently. They did push that back originally too. They pushed back most of the final bosses. At this rate, Global drops the banners, but they never drop the final bosses. I don't know why that is. They don't stay true to what JP gets. They only stay true to the banner side of it, but they never stay true to the entire, final boss content side of things. Again, we got Bond, we got Excalibur Arthur originally with JP. What happened was Excalibur Arthur dropped with Final Boss Derieri and Monspeed. We're already 2 weeks into it. We're now on Bond, and we won't get it this week. That means next week we might get it, but given how they always do opposite dead weeks, next week will be a dead week, and we won't get it. So currently right now, 2 more weeks, we probably won't see Final Boss Derieri or Monspeed, which is depressing, I know. And on top of that, they planned it very well, so you can't have those gems in time for, guess who? Bond. So again, remember, Bond leaves in 4 weeks. 2 weeks from now is when I expect now to see Final Boss Derieri and Monspeed, because they always skip a week, right? It's always a dead week, which next week is that dead week. Right after that is going to be Hawk and Oslo, and that is kind of when I suspect we actually get Final Boss Derieri and Monspeed. But when we get it on that week, you won't have those gems for Bond. So slowly they've been doing it where they drop a final boss in time for you not to get the gems for the banner. I said it in my gem guide that I expected Final Boss Derieri to drop, but there was nothing in this notice that provided that, which is again sad. Mostly we get banners in time, but we never get content. Now you might be asking, what's the second thing we didn't get? It is in fact Tower of Trials. It's been 3 weeks since Tower of Trials has ended, and we still haven't seen the next season. Heading over here to the dev notes, right? Tower of Trials details new Super Awakening tier unlocked. This was the dev notes that dropped 2 months ago, 4/21. We're currently, at the time of recording, I'm on 6/21, right? Now, they did say right here, season 5 through 8 of Tower of Trials here and after will be named Old Tower of Trials. The 4 seasons that haven't been released on the global version yet will be playable alongside the new Tower of Trials. Currently, we haven't gotten the second one. It's been 2 months since the dev notes, and I did expect one last week. I expected one the week before and the week before that, but we didn't get a single one on these 3 weeks. This is now running into almost the 4th week soon, which will be the fact that they technically, again, will not give any gems in order or in time for Ragnarok if they do it how they think they will, which is in 2 weeks. You'll get 1 Tower of Trials in time for Ragnarok. If they add a break week 2, you won't get a second Tower of Trials, so you won't have 110 gems for then. And who knows if we even get one for this month or for this banner. But yeah, most of the other things they said in here kind of dropped. They dropped the new caps, the content improvements, I guess. New content, we've only, again, moved through a few of the final bosses. JP just got the newest final boss, and they had final boss Derieri and More, and again, they did have reruns on top of us. They had a lot of stuff different. Then when it comes to the 6-4 dev notes, this was the one recently, right? They talked about how they're going to start improving everything in the game. Currently, we haven't seen that improvement yet, which is what I really want. JP dropped the same stats and everything. They said they're going to work on PvP. They're going to work on other things to make the game more meaningful, more things to be added, more rewards, easier leveling up. And also, when they did talk about one more thing, they talked about how it's harder to go in 6-6 a character and character growth, but they never mentioned how they're going to repair that. They only mentioned the fact that there is going to be collaborations returning, right? Practically speaking, if we sum this paragraph right here, they're going to return collaborations and they're going to see when they can drop it. But they do state that, you know, right here, ultimate moves is something that's hard to level up. But they never actually state it on anything else. They practically just say that collaboration, you know, heroes, ultimate moves. They didn't again address the fact that ultimate moves need fixing on other characters as well, because it's a little bit harder to go free to play and, you know, level up your characters to the max with 6-6 and all of that. But yeah, I will say right now, please don't forget Tower of Trials. I don't even want to address anything else. Just don't forget Tower of Trials and that exists right now. We literally, I have all this searching. But yeah, we have one of the most stacked festivals. I will say there's so much stuff for you guys to do, so I won't complain that we don't have it. But don't forget about it, NetMarble. I know we've done good. You've done good. We've moved on. You've added different things to the game. This banner was cool. Yes, we had a pretty, you know, stacked banner given Global voted for it properly. Then we have the free summons. We had a lot of stuff, so I won't complain, but I really want to see the addition of Tower of Trials in the upcoming weeks. And, you know, you don't forget about it, because right now, you kind of skipped one. I will say it because it's the 4-week interval. That means if they do it this way, we won't get Tower of Trials Season 8 for another, what, like 3 to 4 months almost? But yeah, thinking about this now, right? If we go to Tower of Trials 6, right, 7, 8. 6 will be, you know, in 1 week or 2 weeks, right? So 6, then a month it will last, then a month interval, so that's 2 months for that one. Then with 7, it's another 2 months. Then with 8, it's another 2 months. So technically, or 1 month for 8 because you're going to get it that day. So like around 5 months. In 5 months, we will see Tower of Trials 8 at the rate they're going, which is like, yeah, it's a little bit away. So just keep that in mind also. Hopefully they can go and adjust that and we can, you know, start seeing it as soon as one ends. It starts the next one, hopefully. But again, I'm not complaining, just making that clear. But yeah, that's my entire 10 cents on this entire topic. Other than that, go enjoy the festival. Go have fun with it. Party, get Bond, get the best of luck ever. Hopefully you guys can pull it. And then again, you have this one too. Go enjoy this one. Have fun with the festival. I'm not complaining about anything. I'm just making it clear that they forgot these 2 things because in my last video, I was hyping it up, given it's a very stacked update, but they did forget the 2 core components of what people wanted to see. I'm going to refresh this right now and just see what the vote is looking like on the bottom. Are they hyped or are they depressed? I want to see that currently because that will kind of dictate 12 mad, 118 happy. So yeah, overall a very good update, but please start adding back those things. I know we had a final boss recently and a Tower of Disaster, so we can't ask for anything else, but please, we need them at some point, and don't start slipping up and forget about them. But yeah, thank you again for watching. Peace out, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.